So a little bit different style of video. I have my lucky cauldron that I now drink my coffee out of because it's spooky season. So, you know, why not? So don't mind me while I just that's pretty damn good. If you don't know this already, I'm attempting an experiment to try to scientifically prove that coffee tastes better when it comes out of a cauldron than out of a regular mug. So, you know, we're trying that right now. So, my name is Soleil and welcome back to the Little Reader's Corner. So, I'm doing a little bit different style of video today. I have some fall recommendations of things that I have been loving this fall over the past couple days since fall officially started. But also just kind of, you know, seasonal things that I'm excited about. So why don't we get started? I have about one thing for every category. So within that, I'm covering a graphic novel, a magazine, a book, a TV show, and a movie. Oh, and candles, So I feel like I've got some good variety that I'm very excited about. But first off, I like to unofficially say that the Target little cheap buy section at the front has these things, and this was like $3. So an investment, yes. Yes, it is. All right, let's get started. First, I'm gonna talk about candles. So I got these candles from Wick and Whimsy. I have the Dark Academia candle. Look at that, lovely. Then I also have the Stars Hollow candle. Amazing. And then the Ghost Stories candle. Look at that. Oh, wonderful. So I've already burnt like maybe 1/4 of the Stars Hollow candle. It's so good. It smells like apple cider donuts and Luke's coffee. And then the Ghost Stories one, I haven't started yet, but I'm starting it for a special vlog, so oh my lord. Oh, that's just wonderful. This is toasted marshmallow, s'mores, and campfire. Lovely. And then we have Dark Academia, which is black coffee, bourbon, and burnt sugar. Now that might sound a little weird. You might be like, excuse me, black coffee, bourbon, and burnt sugar? What? And then it's just good. Like, first off, it just smells like all of those things, 100%. And you're like, they can't put bourbon in a candle, that would be terrible. But like, they nailed the scent. It just smells so good. So that's my first fall recommendation, is these wonderful candles. I also have an extra shipment coming in where I got 2 more. I got the Sabrina candle and the Vanessa Ivy's candle. I think Vanessa Ivy's is like a boysenberry, like some kind of berry candle, and the Sabrina one is something fall oriented. But anyways, so Wick and Whimsy is a candle place on Etsy, and the owner makes like seasonal candles, and these were the fall seasonal candles. They sold out very quickly. I think the first order sold out very quickly, and then they restocked. I'm not sure if they currently have any right now, but either way, Wick and Whimsy makes wonderful candles. So even if you're not able to get candles for the fall season, there might be ones for the winter season, and I highly recommend. They are wonderful. Now let's take a break. Great. Okay, my next fall recommendation is a little unconventional. Not really, it's not unconventional. Just for me, it's unconventional because I bought a magazine. A wild concept, I know. So it's called Willow and Sage, and it's homemade bath and body. This one has like 30+ handcrafted recipes to make at home. And this is like the Celebrate Autumn edition. So there's just some wonderful things in here. Like absolutely beautiful. There are some bath bombs, pumpkin pie bath bombs, with recipes of how to make them at home. Then there is some natural printed leaf pounding wraps for like wrapping stuff up. Like, it's beautiful. And there's charcoal and clay soap recipes. There's face scrubs, lotion bars. facial oil, pumpkin spice latte bath soak. Excuse me? Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my god, look at all these soap bars. Oh, it looks wonderful. Look at this. Sanitizing spray, matcha, charcoal. Like, it's just, oh, there's so many wonderful things in here. So it has a bunch of handcrafted recipes of things that you can make at home. So like give you all of the ingredients list and then tell you how to do it. Oh, there's a table of contents. And there's such lovely pictures in here. So even if you end up not making the recipes, you can use like some of these pictures in like a scrapbook or like a bullet journal thing. And I just think it's wonderful. And even if you don't make them, you can just flip through, read these like wonderful little written excerpts about taking care of yourself and doing some lovely things for yourself. And it's just relaxing to kind of flip through like a cozy little fall magazine. Like, I've never done that, but if you look at this and I don't know, you do like a little face mask, you do like a homemade one or one that you maybe bought in a store, and you have a little cup of tea or some coffee or just some good water, you know, you flip through this sounds like a lovely afternoon. So that is what I'm planning to do, I think, this weekend. So that sounds wonderful for me. Okay, next up I have the TV show recommendation, and that is Over the Garden Wall, which is produced by Cartoon Network. So I actually heard about this quite a while ago. I want to say 3 years ago. Actually, my bastard of an ex recommended it to me, but you know, they were a bastard. So I never actually ended up watching it because but you know, 3 years later I was like, you know what, let's try it out. I'm not gonna blame a TV show for the faults of a human. That's fine. And actually, it's wonderful. So the episodes are like 10 to 20 minutes long. I think most of them are like just a little over 10 minutes. And it's very cozy, it's very atmospheric, it's a little spooky at times. Like when you think it's about to get spooky, then it's just cute and fun and cozy. So it's really just a wonderful fall edition. I don't know if anyone else has started watching it in the fall, but it is truly at its peak during autumn. So, you know, check it out if you're interested. I'm currently watching it on Hulu. I think that might be the only place that it's streamable, but you know, you can look around. I'm sure it's available somewhere for you to watch. It's a good time. Okay, the next recommendation might be obvious since I know quite a few people have heard of this graphic novel, are interested in it, but you know, you can never say your favorite things enough times. Like, I don't mention my favorite things enough, so why not just talk about it now? And that is the Tea Dragon Society, and this includes Tea Dragon Society, Tea Dragon Festival, and the Tea Dragon Tapestry. So these are all wonderful graphic novels. They're so cute. The art style is adorable. It has a lot of wonderful representation throughout it. It has really great messaging about taking care of each other and found family, all of those things. And you know, if you're just kind of feeling down, you're thinking about the world or many other things right now, then maybe like taking a moment for yourself, turning down social media, not looking at the news for a hot sec, and maybe opening up a really cute graphic novel that will just make you feel better about the world, then that might be the thing to do. It's really cute. I mean, tea dragons, little dragons where they have like little tea leaves on them, like on their body, and then you clip their little tea leaves and you can make tea out of it. And I think you can relive some memories from the dragon. Autumn is a great time for that. Get cozy, get bundled up. If you're anywhere else in the world that's not swelteringly hot right now, you know, get a little cozy sweater or something on. I, meanwhile, am sweating. It's great. Next up, I have perhaps a surprising book choice, but not at all surprising. And that's because this is a thriller suspense novel that I read last month. No, I think I read it in August. And I was actually a little surprised how much I enjoyed it because I typically don't read scary books. And this book was kind of like a psychological thriller. And that book is Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. And it is very good, like very good. There is quite a bit of triggering content in there. So if you're looking into the book, maybe check those out, but I will put those triggers written down below so you can check them out if you're interested. There's quite a few. Yeah, but if you're interested in reading something psychologically scary, then Mexican Gothic is probably a great choice for you. It gets very creepy. I tried reading it at night and that was a terrible idea. One night I couldn't sleep at all. So if you're more inclined to be creeped out by those kinds of things and possibly having nightmares, maybe read it during the day hours. But basically it's about the main character who goes to the Mexican countryside to look after her cousin because her cousin was sending a letter to her that was kind of weird. It kind of tipped her off that maybe something wasn't going on that was okay. So she goes there to see if her cousin is okay, and the family that owns the house that her cousin got married to is actually really weird and creepy, and her cousin is convinced that the house is haunted, but maybe it's actually people inside the house that are making things go on. So it's a really fascinating book. I think the author did a wonderful job creating the story. So if that sounds interesting, go check it out, but do check out those content warnings just so you're mentally prepared for some of the stuff that goes on. And my last autumnal recommendation is the movie Amelie. So if you have not seen Amelie before, it is wonderful. I actually had not seen it until about last week, and I watched it and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. It's very wonderful. It's very cinematic. It tells a story about multiple different characters and them all influencing each other's lives. There's an ongoing kind of little romantic thread that goes throughout it, and it's just a really wonderful depiction about one quirky woman's life in France. So definitely check it out. It is a wonderful movie to watch. I think it's streamable on Hulu. Those are all of my recommendations for today. I have really been enjoying autumn, even though I'm in a place that doesn't have seasons. That's fine. So if you have any autumn recommendations that you would like to share, please let me know. I'm always looking for more autumnal recommendations, whether it's movies, TV shows, books, magazines, or just cozy things like candles. I'm down for all of it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!